Zanu PF's youths have their knives out for WICKNELL Chivayo as he continues to dare Zimbabweans. Chivayo has been caught up in so many scandals that are involving quite substantial amounts, amounting into millions of US dollars with these deals that are attached to Emmerson Mnangagwa and Zanu PF. Chivayo has been in the limelight for the wrong reasons, with the Zimbabwean people speaking so vehemently about his connection and his closeness to Emmerson Mnangagwa being the reasons why he's being given so vast amounts of tenders and monies that are being released from government coffers even before he even does anything on all the works that he's been given. This also has continued to cause a lot of chaos, with some of his accomplices coming out to complain about him trying to swindle some money from them, leading to their own persecution and arrest. This, we are talking about the guys like Mike Chimombe and Moses Nkwenya, who right now are in the prison because of accusing WICKNELL Chivayo of trying to swindle them of some money from some deal that was involving quite a lot of money, $40 million, and also having robbed in people like Priscilla Chigumba, the ZEC boss, as well as Isaac Moyo, the CIO boss, Rushwaya, who happens to be the secretary in the presidential office. So, looking at this, we have continued to see that the division in Zanu PF is becoming sharper and sharper each time that these issues are becoming thorny. From the time that Chivayo's audios came out, there was first of all a refutal by Chivayo and other people that wanted to support him, especially the Warakashis, and also those who are beneficiaries of the Aqua cars that he was buying. They tried by all means to, refute the idea that Chivayo was a corrupt individual, until later on, when more and more evidence came out, then they decided to change their course and started instead to blast Chivayo, and especially for calling the name of Emmerson Mnangagwa within the deals. Right, as we look at the situation on the ground, we see that Zak was eventually given an instruction not to arrest Chivayo, where the issue of the goat scandal was now coming out as a diversion from the ZEC scandal, so that the eyes of the Zimbabwean people can be set on something else different. But we are not going to let the ball go. We are focusing on the ball. Our eyes are on the enemy. Our eyes are on the witch. We are never going to be hoodwinked into thinking that Chivayo is innocent. While Chivayo is still running around, he continues to brag against, before the Zimbabwean people, talking about how nobody is going to do anything to him. And recently he has gone to America, where he has been seen bragging about his situation and saying that things are well for him. He's flying high. But of course, we know that is what happens when you are still up there. The day that you are going to come down is very, very close. The day of your fall will be close. And the same people that you are telling today, bragging before today, that they will never do anything to you, they are going to be looking at you again when you are lying flat on the ground. And that is what is going to be happening to Chivayo very, very soon. People like Chivayo and the other youths who are being enriched by Emmerson Mnangagwa must understand that Emmerson Mnangagwa is not going to be there forever. Emmerson Mnangagwa is actually in his very last days, because there's a lot that is happening. There's a lot of tension. There's a lot of a great tide, in fact, that is blowing against his rulership. And anytime, at any moment, something can give in, and we can eventually see the collapse of him and his Zanu PF cabal. So there is a video from the leadership of the youths of Zanu PF who are coming out to say Chivayo should never be speaking against the audios and lying that the audios are not his. So in an interview with Dara, courtesy of the HSTV studio, one of the leaders, Taurai Kondishaya, came out also indicating that those audios are original, they are authentic, they are indeed WICKNELL Chivayo speaking in those audios. So he can't deny that. He has to take responsibility for what he has done and the accusations that are being laid against him. So it means Zanu PF is already throwing WICKNELL under the bus, while they may want to sacrifice him and save their own master, Emmerson Mnangagwa. So in a very short video, which is about 18 seconds, Tauraya Kundishaya also speaks about the audios, reiterating that those audios were authentic and they were real, and there's nobody who can claim that they were actually engineered through artificial intelligence, as what has been said in the past.
From our standpoint, not from a standpoint, we have the facts that it's his voice. That's why we produced that later. So we know it's his voice. He knows it's his voice. You know it's not his voice because he said it's not.
No, I don't know. I'm asking.
It's his voice. We know that. We are clear.
So there it is. So they want to continue to maintain that that is WICKNELL Chivayo, and that is the position of the youth of Zanu PF. They are saying there's no how that Chivayo can ever run away from what has happened because the audios are clear. It's him speaking, and there's no way he can run away from it. And Chivayo has just gone to America, landed in America, and he was bragging about himself being in America and, you know, being the untouchable Chivayo. And people were asking questions to say, these guys are the guys that are saying, hey, America is bad, America, those are the imperialists and what. We wonder why they are what they are doing in America when they say America are their enemies, their sworn enemies. They are, Mnangagwa, his father, is busy attacking Zambia, is attacking Malawi, calling them puppets of the Americans and the West. But still, we find these guys rushing again, going to America. I don't know why what they are doing in America, if they hate America that much. So Chivayo is in America, and he is busy bragging by the time that he landed in America, you know, challenging the Zimbabwean people, daring the Zimbabwean people, and just trying to indicate that nothing will ever happen to him.
Pacha, pinde sekuseka paya. Fe, America tato amwesi. 2 minutes tatonza apinda imi. Mwiti zvamuri kuita tokuziva imi. Tosiya mari dzenyu kuno imi.
So just imagine. So while Zimbabwe is burning because of all those corrupt deals that Chivayo is involved in, he is able to even be coming out and, you know, rubbing salt into the wounds of the Zimbabwean people. But this is what we are saying, family, that let's continue standing up and fight. We need to fight until these guys go down. And definitely they are going to go down because the time of their end has come. Let them brag as much as they can, but they don't know that their days are numbered. Very, very soon, Zanu PF is collapsing, Emmerson Mnangagwa is going down, and people like Chivayo are never going to find any way to hide. But the law is going to catch up with them, and they shall pay for what they've done to the Zimbabwean people, and arresting Zimbabwean people, killing Zimbabwean people, abducting Zimbabwean people, and all the hunger and the starvation that we have seen coming up before the Zimbabwean people is going to be paid for. Through their noses, they will pay dearly for what they've done to our nation. So, family, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me on the show. Remember, as always, to subscribe, to like, and to share. Love you all.